I'm trying to think of a song for Thursday.
Happy Thursday. I don't know.
Thursday. It's Thursday.
She just makes it up. Hi, everybody. Hey. We've just jumped in. It's 12 o'clock. It's Thursday. Cheryl's just realised. We can't think of a song for Thursday. So you're going to be saved from us singing, which we've sung all week, different random songs. But we are live with Zoe today.
Hi, guys.
The owner of Vanilla Chic. We're going to put her Instagram. Is Instagram or Facebook the best place to catch you at some point? We need to...
Yeah, so both. Either or. So we'll drop some contact me details down later.
Yes, well, if you like home interior stuff, you're gonna absolutely love what Zoe does. But Zoe is one of our elite masterminders, and want to bring her on today just to chat about life, business, transformation, because you've been doing Wealth Without the Hustle with us this week, haven't you, as well?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Guys, it's been a totally transformational couple of days for me. Been doing lots of work with yourself and Cheryl. You know this, I've been working with you guys for a while now in the Elite program. But this week, it feels like it's been a complete game changer. And all of the inner work that I've been doing, all of the mindset shifts that I've been planning, it feels like these last 3 days, everything has just literally like dropped into place. Last night, I came off the call and I just felt like I'd had a complete life-changing moment. It was beautiful.
Oh, I've got like such chills right now. I love it.
This is why. This is like when you sent us a message last night, I was still with Donna. It's like, this is why Donna and I get out of bed in the morning, right?
That's it.
To hear that.
The biggest thing for me over these last couple of days is, my career has been corporate all the way. 18, got my first corporate role. Society was very much around job for life, big corporate organization, you've made it. And so I've been in corporate was in corporate for just shy of 25 years. And so always enjoyed the roles that I did and have had some fabulous opportunity, learned lots of great skills, but always felt like deep down there was something missing. But it's took me a little while to realize what that is. Anyway, earlier this year, made a really brave decision to leave the corporate world, follow my passion, and I set up my own home interior business. Dream for me, dream come true, be my own boss, gives me the flexibility and freedom to just play all out and do what I want when I want. But notwithstanding that, it's bloody hard work, right? Having your own business. And it can be quite a lonely place. But one of the things that I've realized over the last couple of days has been, whilst I've got goals, which are really stretching goals, and I have a mission and a vision, I thought I was really playing that out in everything that I did. And one thing that was so interesting, it actually happened on Tuesday, was I realized that actually I'd created a belief in my money mindset around my salaried roles that I've had in corporate. And I'd placed my own value at a salary level, which is the salary that I was earning as I left the corporate world. And what I've realized is actually there's an infinite amount of money that's available to me. And I just need to be true and believe in my vision and mission and allow that to play out, hand that over, and trust that the universe will bring that back to me in ways that I probably haven't even thought about right now.
I love it so much. It's like you have this, we call it like your capacity for wealth. You have like a certain number, like that's programmed in at the point. And Cheryl and I did it. We took the same salary for absolute ages that we did in corporate. And then last year, Cheryl was like, we can give myself a raise. I'm like, can we? And she was like, yeah, we can give myself a raise. I was like, oh, okay then. And then we did that. And then that creates your next normal. And you just keep going up, don't you, in these levels. So you've just had this normal programming of, as long as I replace my corporate salary, when actually, what if you earned your corporate salary in a day?
Like, oh my God.
And that was the thing for Donna and I when we first started to increase the revenue we brought in the business. We were like, holy shit, we have just turned over the amount of money that somebody gets paid in a year in a month. Like the first time we got like a 30K month when we started working with Nick in the May, it was in like the June or July, we got like, it was 28,000 and we were like,
what?
That's never happened, but we're like, we've literally just earned somebody's salary in a month, and it's just, but then it's awful because you normalize it and then you want your 50K and your this K and your this K, but that's because our team's getting bigger and then it's a company and you've got more to pay out. Do you know what I mean? But you have to pinch yourself, don't you? And like have a reality check, like, my God, like, look what you're doing. Look what you're doing.
Oh, 100%. And just to share with our audience today, you guys know this, but yesterday was a real like milestone event for me, a complete like celebratory occasion. So I made my first not my first, but my biggest single sale through my products that I sell, which, I mean, that feels so amazing. I can't tell you.
I love it. Have you got your music for your happy dance of when you have like your little money dance?
I'm loving Jocelyn Brown, believe it. Honestly, that has got to be the tune.
Isn't it epic?
Tune. That is a tune. One of my favorite tunes. But I love what you put in the group.
Charlotte often squawking that one out around the kitchen, like.
But you put something in the Wealth Without the Hustle group about the colour. Tell everyone about the
orange.
Yeah, I did. So as part of my interior design studies that I'm doing at the moment, I'm studying colour psychology. And one of the things that I wanted to share with the ladies today is that the colour orange actually signifies abundance. And so obviously different colours mean different things. And this is from an interior design perspective, but actually just generally colour informs how we think, how we feel and how we behave. So my recommendation to the ladies in Wealth Without the Hustle is surround yourself with orange, whether that be a notebook, a t-shirt, a screensaver. One of the ladies suggested that she's going to get some orange post-it notes, which I thought that was really cool. So
I love that idea. What does blue usually mean? Like our brand blue colour. What does that normally mean?
Blue, it's cool, it's calming, so it brings a sense of serenity. So blue is also a good colour. In home, it's seen in bedrooms quite frequently because of its calming vibes that it brings with it.
Are the dogs getting blue vibes right now?
The dogs are getting serious trouble right now.
It's really trouble.
They want reaction, guys.
What about yellow?
Yellow. So yellow signifies happiness, cheerfulness. You see yellow quite a lot in children's either interiors or toys or education. So a lot of children's websites that are educational will have yellow. McDonald's, they use red and yellow, and that's not by like sheer accident. That's planned because children are part of the group that they want to encourage into their business, and so it brings happy thoughts. It's quite a childlike colour, and red, coupled with the red, that's a very energetic colour. And actually, in a fast food environment, a lot of places use red because it makes people move quite quickly as well, so they don't stay around for a long time.
So interesting.
I learned that in pranic healing. So as part of my pranic healing, the last course I went on, they advised use red and yellow together because the energy of red and yellow together can help people to fast, the same as what you're saying, like make decisions. It's like got this energy when red and yellow is together. So I love that you think the same thing.
Yeah, so red's a very physical colour. It creates like physical energy. So
you have to check Zoe's stuff out though. Like it's amazing. Like when Zoe told me about her Instagram page, I looked at it, I was like, oh my God, literally, this is like the stuff that I fill my house with. Like, get me in there. But you can also do like consultations as well, interior design consultations, can't you, Zoe? So
that's it. So yeah, for sure. I'm about to launch an interior design service, which will be all around interior styling and staging of a home. So yeah,
and you're doing a masterclass in our elite mastermind this month, next week or the week after, about that, aren't you? So that is very exciting.
For sure. I'm going to be sharing hints and tips on interior design planning, how not to fall into some of the common mistakes that plenty of people do. And also I'm going to be covering something on colour psychology as well, and how to think about colour in the home.
Yes, we have experts in the elite, and it's one of, you know, and in all seriousness, like when we met you, you were in a very different space, weren't you? Because you were still in the corporate job, and you'd made the decision, like, I am going to leave, but the confidence and stuff was missing. And I think you did Wealth Without the Hustle, didn't you? And then you decided, I need this in my life because I know I want to leave and I don't want to bottle out of it, and I just want that clarity of knowing what to do and not getting overwhelmed and all that kind of stuff. So you joined our elite mastermind, didn't you?
That's right, yeah. And it's spot on, Donna. I've done Wealth Without the Hustle. This is the second time round for me of doing the program, and yeah, I think I'd do it again tomorrow in a heartbeat, because so much new things that come up. Like, I learn different things this time, and some of what surfaced. So I kind of, without getting into like weeds of the detail, but some of the things that came through from my childhood around like my relationship with money, and you know, some of the beliefs and the stories that I tell myself about how I should spend money, and you know, you shouldn't spend it if you haven't got it. And to a point, some of that, you know, holds true, but yeah, I've got some inner work to do on, yeah, just thinking about reflections on, yeah, what is the story that I'm telling myself, and how do I overcome that?
Love that. What do you think? Because I felt like when you came in the elite, it just accelerated. I remember getting a DM from you the next day after you joined, going, God, you're never going to believe this. Like, someone's just reached out to us about this opportunity. You know, that's how it works. When you start just up leveling and stepping into this is the life I really want to create, things conspire and the universe goes, okay, then this is where she's going. We'll do more of that. What has being in the elite done for you and for your business?
So I think when I joined the program, I had this overwhelming desire that everything had to be perfect. And as one of our elite ladies calls me, a recovering perfectionist, and that is true. And so I joined the program, and everything that I did seemed to take such a long time. And I didn't realize it at the time, but it was because I felt that everything had to be, in my view, perfect. And actually, perfect doesn't exist in the way that I thought it did. Perfect for me now means that actually it's better than yesterday. It's better than last week. It's better than last month. What that has helped me to do is, I guess a great example would be, I write blogs for my website on interior design. And when I joined the group, a blog post could take me, and I'm not exaggerating, a month to actually hit the launch button, because I would write it, read it, change it, and I'd go through that cycle over and over again. And so now what I do is I write it, I read it, I publish it, and I know that I trust and believe that what I have written is coming from a place of knowledge, expertise, because I am an expert in what I do, and I truly believe that. And so I now have that confidence to just press the button and go. So literally hours to write a blog versus what could have been, you know, procrastination at its best, could have taken me.
I love it. And now, no more corporate job. You're all in on the business. When you describe it and what it's like for, you know, for a woman now who's in business and doing it a lot on her own and isn't in like a community like the elite, how would you describe it? Like, why should they come and join you and the other women and have that experience?
So I think the tools in the program and the programs that you guys run are fantastic, and they just provide, I guess, a framework that will help you dig deep. You've got to be committed, right? Because anybody can give you the tools, but actually you've got to be committed. The big thing for me, and the thing that's been missing previously, has been surrounding myself with women who are like-minded, who are completely selfless, supportive, and cheer each other on. And that's huge. I can't like describe how it feels to just be working around like-minded ladies, and the vibe and the energy that you get from that is great. And from a business perspective as well, you can tap into the different skills and trades that are around, because we've got such a diverse group of ladies with us.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of a mastermind. It's the power of that collective energy, experience, knowledge, love, support, cheerleading that just helps us all go to the next level. Like, it isn't our mastermind, it's your mastermind, because you guys are the one that cheer each other on. We love how interactive you are in there. And obviously now, a big cherry on the cake, because, you know, we've added a chateau into the mix to do a residential 5 days, haven't we, the end of September? Like, how excited are we about this?
Yeah, that's going to be mind-blowingly amazing.
It is. And the reason that we've done it is we've always done like 1-day events, haven't we? We've done online things with you before, but we wanted to just take you away, immerse you in these beautiful surroundings, just to have time away from your life, your business, and the busyness that comes with just life and kids and family and all the email stuff. Just to have you in this place Monday to Friday, just to be, to learn, be in the classes, have the reflection time, and be physically in the energy of the other women, which is pretty special, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. 100%. I think that the final point, Donna, just back to the question, would be being held accountable. You know, I think it's really easy to say that you're going to do these things, but actually when you are held to account and there's somebody there to question, support, for me personally, that is a complete game changer again, because accountability just drives me on, and I'm a person that would never want to not deliver on a commitment. So it's just really helpful to have that, but in a very supportive way.
Yeah, and I think because it's not because you guys aren't action takers, you are, but when you have the procrastination, the perfectionism, the imposter syndrome that we all have, it's easy just to say I'll do it, but then give yourself busy reasons not to, isn't it? Whereas when you're in that and you're setting your goals every month and then weekly you're getting accountable to them, it just adds an edge, doesn't it?
That's it. And Cheryl and I was talking earlier this week about busy being busy. And it was talking about something very specific. And that was one of the things that I felt was catching me out this week. I was sat doing lots of things, being very busy, and felt very comfortable doing that. But when Cheryl challenged me on that, and the one thing that I was procrastinating over, actually what we uncovered was it's through fear. So I was procrastinating because I was fearful of something not quite going to plan. And that was about an ad I was building for a campaign that I'm running. And actually the fear behind that was, what if nobody engages with that ad? What if nobody buys anything from that ad? What if people don't like what I'm selling? And so between us, we came up with some tactics yesterday to actually measure the success of what I'm doing. And that has completely eradicated that feeling of fear, because now I'm no longer, previously what I would have done is the ad might not have gone so well. I'd have ditched the ad, sat there feeling extremely sorry for myself, thinking that my business is going to fail and it's a load of rubbish, which is rubbish in itself. But what that has done for me is put a bit of a structure in place that says at certain milestones within the ad campaign, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. And again, you know, this is what I really love about working with you guys, because that's not really mindset work in itself. There's actually just some business strategy there as well. And Cheryl shared what works for you and for her own experience. And that is, again, just the cherry on the cake, because I don't know if I'd have come up with that on my own.
Yeah.
And I love that, because then in amongst that, the universe then sent you your biggest sale.
Oh,
you know what I mean? And like this year, we're not attached to the outcome of lots of sales or zero sales. We are still capable, qualified, but it's nice to then get your biggest sale, like when you're in this questioning yourself and your ability, and it's like, let's just give you a reminder that you're doing what you're meant to be doing. Thank you.
Yes.
So I get so much more from you guys. This isn't the programs that I'm part of are just not, it's not just about mindset work for me. It's, you know, I get a supportive network of ladies who have got experience that I don't have but need for my business and offer that support. And from you guys, you know, I get an overlay of business strategy in addition to the whole mindset piece that we work on. So it's so much more than just that.
Oh,
so amazing. And we're celebrating as well because it's like nearly our 4th birthday. So next Saturday, on the 18th of May, we're officially 4. Now is your time is 4. It's a toddler.
What a milestone. It feels amazing. And we have got lots of celebrations lined up this month and lots of ways, because we want to celebrate it with everybody, like with you guys, because we wouldn't be here if you didn't want to come and listen and share and be part of the movement, right? So what we've done is, because we've been running Wealth Without the Hustle, and like Zoe said, that the women in there, the breakthroughs and transformations I've had this week have been amazing. So this weekend we are opening up our diary to have a personal strategy call with you, so that we can help you see what is it that you want to get from your business, because you might be doing great, you might be at 6 figures, multi-6, it doesn't matter. It's about like you getting clarity in the next 6 to 12 months. What do you want it to look like, and what are the mindset monkeys that are in the way of that, and for us to help you get that clarity that Zoe's talking about, of going, right, this is the way forward, this is your blueprint, this is what we need to go and do in order for you to do that. And while we're there talking, I'll be telling you whether or not our programs will help and support you even further, like they did with Zoe and the other ladies in the Elite. We have added something really super special, 2 things into the Elite, 3 things really. One is that there is the residential retreat at the Chateau in September, and there are only literally a handful of spaces left in that now. So it is first come, first served on that one. But the Elite is just incredible. And what we're also adding to help with the business strategy is we're also adding in Nick Pigeon's Unstoppable Success Online program, which teaches you how to launch and scale your business, and you get that for keeps, which is amazing. And that's part of your package. And you can also join now for 6 months rather than 12 months. We've never opened it up for 6 months before, but just for June, for the birthday celebrations, we're going to open that, because we know for some people 6 months just feels more energetically comfortable than signing up for 12 months. Zoe was all in for the 12 months. So all you have got to do right now, if you want to get our eyes on your business, your goals, and helping you understand how to stop sabotaging yourself, whether it's clarity, whether it's perfectionism, procrastination, whatever it is, Cheryl's popped the link in there for your request for the call. Fill it in as much as you can, as much detail as you can. As if it feels like a good fit, we will send you a link and you can book something in the calendar with us before the next Friday, and then we'll move on to a different phase of celebrations. The spaces are limited, guys, so please, if you want to get your call with us and you want to guarantee it, then you're gonna have to get it in as quickly as possible. You've only got until Monday to request the call.
So exciting. So exciting.
Biggest sales so far, breakthroughs, ads going out. You've got to check out Zoe's stuff. It's absolutely epic. Honestly, it's so beautiful.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm excited for the session that you're doing in the group as well, because I'm about to go through like a house extension, having to renovate and redecorate the whole house. So like, it's very timely for me personally.
There you go. I'm your lady.
I want mine. Right. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We've loved spending this time with you. Any questions, drop me the code, just drop me the word Elite and I will jump in and answer them for you. Love you all. Have a fabulous day. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.